Let's begin with stage N1 sleep, often called light sleep. This is the gateway between wakefulness and sleep. Stage N1 is brief, it is subtle, and it is often misunderstood. Most people think of sleep as something you either are or are not. Stage N1 reminds us that sleep begins as a gradual neurological transition, not an on-off switch. Where stage N1 fits in the sleep cycle, stage N1 occurs right at sleep onset. It is the first stage of non-REM sleep and typically lasts only a few minutes. You enter stage N1 every night, and you may enter it multiple times, especially if your sleep is fragmented. Stage N1 does not dominate the night. Instead, it functions as a threshold state, preparing the brain to disengage from the external world. What happens in the brain? During stage N1, the brain begins to slow. On EEG, we see a shift from alpha waves associated with relaxed wakefulness to theta waves, which signal early sleep. This shift reflects decreasing sensory awareness and reduced cognitive control. Your muscles begin to relax, your breathing slows, your thoughts become less linear and more fragmented. This is the moment when conscious control starts to loosen. Hypnic jerks and sensory experiences. Stage N1 is also where many people experience hypnic jerks. You might feel a sudden muscle twitch, a sensation of falling, a brief visual flash, or auditory impression. These experiences are normal. They occur as the brain and body are desynchronizing from wakeful control. Importantly, these sensations are not signs of pathology. They are signs that sleep is beginning, a state of high arousability. Here is a key feature of stage N1. You are very easy to wake. A quiet noise, a shift in light, even your own thoughts can bring you back to full awareness. This high arousability is why people in stage N1 often say, "I wasn't asleep, I was just resting." Neurologically, however, sleep has already begun. Cognitive and psychological features. Stage N1 is associated with drifting thoughts, loosening of logical structure, increased imagery, and creative associations. This is why ideas sometimes surface just as we fall asleep. The brain is beginning to decouple from executive control, allowing novel connections to form. However, stage N1 does not support deep memory consolidation. Its role is preparatory, not restorative. Why stage N1 matters. Although stage N1 represents only a small percentage of total sleep, it is essential. Without a smooth transition through stage N1, sleep onset becomes difficult. The mind remains hypervigilant. Insomnia, risk increases. Stage N1 is where the nervous system first learns to let go. Clinical relevance, stage N1 is often prolonged in anxiety, hyperarousal, stress-related insomnia, trauma-related sleep disturbances. In these cases, the brain struggles to move beyond the threshold of sleep. People may feel like they are sleeping lightly all night, even though deeper stages never fully emerge. Closing and forward. Look, so here is the core idea. Stage N1 is not failed sleep. It is entry sleep. It is the brain's way of crossing from conscious control into the structured rhythms of the sleeping mind.